It's 11 o'clock. You're watching WTKR News 3. I'm Jessica Larche, and here are the big stories we're covering on this Wednesday night.
I want to make sure that we have the latest, greatest.
Congress considering a bill that could bring big changes for our troops. We're on the military watch tonight, looking at proposals that could prop up pay. Plus,
totally. Yep. Definitely after a certain time at night, we kind of just say, all right, the dogs get walked before nighttime, and that'll be that.
Residents in one Virginia Beach neighborhood fearful after gunfire near a popular boat ramp. Now at 11, what the city says they're doing to make the Lynn Haven boat ramp area safer. Then, nearly 2 years after a Norfolk State University student is gunned down near campus, the trial for a man charged in his death is underway. Tonight, the emotional testimony that gripped the courtroom.
Right now, with highs in the low 90s today, what does a heat advisory mean for tomorrow? Details straight ahead.
I'm heading into the studio. News 3 at 11 starts right now. It is a stunning and troubling scene. Homes in our Outer Banks communities collapsing into the water. It's something we've seen happen 6 times this year. The total number of collapsed homes now sits at 11 in Rodanthe. 3 houses fell into the ocean along G.A. Kohler Court in just 1 week alone in September. News 3 Outer Banks reporter Will Thomas was there as one of those homes came crumbling down. This year, we followed through on the recovery of a little boy who nearly lost his life to gun violence and the piano teacher using music to help mend the wounds you can't see. As Landon Davis recovered from being shot, he did it with piano teacher Amy Reineberg at his side. Amy used to teach music at Holland Elementary School, and that's where she met Landon. In February, Landon was shot in the head by a stray bullet while he was just playing video games inside his own home. You know, the soaring cost of eggs has also triggered price hikes at some of the nation's best-known restaurant chains. Waffle House, for example, they're charging customers an extra 50 cents per egg. The company, of course, blaming the bird flu outbreak. Waffle House says the surcharge is only in place until the egg prices go down. The Agriculture Department says the bird flu has led to the loss of more than 145 million chickens, turkeys, and other birds since the start of the outbreak.
We've been following the impacts of the bird flu here at home, how it's affecting local farmers and the prices at grocery stores. To find our full original reporting, just head to our website, WTKR.com, and search bird flu. Now, if you were hoping to save money on everyday expenses in 2025, well, that is proving to be a challenge.
And we are just a little more than a month into the new year. Scripps News national correspondent Katie Tubman joins us live this evening with a look at when we could expect any prices to drop. So, Katie, what are you learning?
Well, we have been talking about it all week, and the snow is here, falling all across Hampton Roads tonight.
We have team coverage across our region in North Carolina. We show you what areas are stacking up the most and what you need to know if you have to take the risk and head outside. The snow falling, piling up across our region. Take a look at this live look over downtown Norfolk. The scope is white now. You can see the snow here, just like the first warning storm team gave us the first warning on days ago.
And there's a lot more on the way. Our news team is spread throughout the 7 cities to bring you the latest as the snow continues to pour in and what conditions are looking like right now.
But just how much longer will we see this snow fall? Our chief meteorologist, Patrick Rocky, is here to give us the first warning or what we can expect in the hours ahead.
Well, hi, Kurt. Hi, Jessica. Yeah, it looks like we've got probably another...
Breaking news now. Take a look at your screen. This is the moment that NASA astronauts returning to Earth after that unexpected 9-month-long stay in space.
Yeah, let's take it full so we can see, because I think they have already splashed down. NASA's
Welcome
Butch
home.
Wilmore and Sonny Williams, they have returned after an extended, it was a week-long mission, extended to more than 9 months.
Breaking news tonight out of New York City. You've probably seen this as you're scrolling through social media tonight. 5 victims, including an NYPD officer, are dead after a shooting. This happening in Midtown Manhattan. Police say the gunman also dead of what's believed to be a self-inflicted injury. We are hearing that the shooter has been tentatively identified as a 27-year-old from Las Vegas. Sources telling CNN the shooter held a long rifle and was seen walking into a high-rise building. A press conference just wrapped up about this a few minutes ago. The skyscraper, the building we're talking about, includes corporate offices for the National Football League, the NFL, and Blackstone. Now, this is located just a short walk north from the Grand Central Terminal and about a block east of St. Patrick's Cathedral. So witnesses described what they saw as the scary situation unfolded.
And 4 officers came out and they were carrying what looked like to me another officer that looked injured. They're carrying him by arms and legs and carrying him to an ambulance or to another police car.
They were running basically with him.
Yeah, and it went on for a while.
Now, as I mentioned, there was a press conference that just wrapped up about this. We'll keep you posted on air and online as more information unfolds, but police are still trying to determine a motive for this shooting. It is unclear at this point if this was a targeted shooting or a random act. All right, well, closer home tonight, we are still learning new details from Elizabeth City, where police say 1 person is dead and 2 others are hurt in a shooting. Police say it happened just after 10 last night on Lane Street. Officers say they found 21-year-old Xavier Garland dead at the scene. 2 other people, 21-year-old Darnell Jones and 19-year-old Kashawn Stockley, were also found shot. Both of them were taken to Centera Norfolk General Hospital with life-threatening injuries. Police are still trying to figure out how the shooting started, but they say there is no threat to the community.
Federal prosecutors are taking over a Virginia Beach investigation where police found 156 pounds of meth in a man's car. Investigators are calling it the single largest meth bust in the history of the department. Coming up tonight on News 3 at 11, the latest developments in the case. Just getting started tonight on News 3 at 11. Still to come, one local police department is taking a new approach to tackle vacancies, how you can join them. And a local food bank worried about its future, concerned it can't keep up with current demand at its current location. Coming up, why they say relocating is the best step to help those in need. But first, we're checking in with our chief meteorologist, David Aldrich, on the forecast.
Jessica, how much rain do you think you had? Because we had about 3 inches in parts of Virginia Beach, about 4.5 around Sandbridge and Back Bay. A lot of rain occurred here in Hampton Roads. Also some hefty totals around Elizabeth City. Stay with us. Your forecast coming up.
Tonight at 11, we've uncovered new information about gun violence that rocked a Virginia Beach neighborhood last week. Court records reveal why police believe one of the people shot fired their weapon. Now to a story that is on the hearts and minds of us here at home and around the world. A helicopter pilot and a family of 5 are dead after the aircraft crashed into the Hudson River along New York City. The victims are 3 adults and 3 children. CBS News correspondent Bradley Blackburn reports from the scene in Manhattan, and I have to warn you, what you're about to see is troubling.
Give me your hand. Come on. Come on, bro. Give us your hand.
Dramatic moments as Virginia Beach police pull a man from frigid water. The tense moments happened after police say the man ran from them when they tried to pull him over. Police recently released this video showing their officers' efforts to save the man's life. Leandra Head is shining a light tonight on how this all unfolded. The images are just heartbreaking. As Los Angeles continues to burn, forecasters say the worst of the weather conditions there have passed, but the hellscape on the ground remains. 5 wildfires are burning with only 1 under control, claiming at least 5 lives and destroying thousands of homes and businesses. This here is an aerial view of the destruction from the wildfires in Los Angeles County. City leaders say current devastation looks like a bomb was dropped. Scripps News' Dan Grossman brings us an update tonight from LA.
Recovery efforts still underway after Wednesday night's disastrous and deadly mid-air collision.
Right now, teams are trying to retrieve victims and wreckage from the icy Potomac River. Nearly 50 investigators from the National Transportation Safety Board are looking into the devastating collision of the American Airlines flight and a Black Hawk helicopter. Today, investigators recovered the plane's black boxes, which they hope will contain a record of crucial flight details.
2 fallen officers killed in the line of duty over the weekend.
This is 30-year-old Officer Christopher Reese.
And this is 25-year-old Cameron Gervin.
Tonight, we are following through in Virginia Beach, learning more about the two men Police Chief Paul Newdigate is calling heroes. On Friday night, they were making a traffic stop for a man with expired license plates. That's when the chief says 42-year-old John McCoy III pulled out a gun and shot the officers and fired again a second time once the officers were on the ground.
Investigators say McCoy then made his way to a shed where he then turned that gun on himself. Chief Newdigate stresses the officers didn't fire their guns during the incident. Now, we've got a live look. Look at this right here. This is outside Precinct 4, where a memorial, as you can see, is continuing to grow for these men.
Kurt and Jessica.
Maya Rodriguez reporting live with Scripps News Group. Thank you for your reporting, Maya. Well, we turn now to this. We have been covering the local impact of the federal layoffs and how it's affecting staffing at Veterans Affairs offices here in Hampton Roads. News 3's Coulter Anstead recently spoke with a retired Army veteran who says a lack of VA staffing delayed her life-saving medical appointment. For more on his in-depth conversation with her and a recent update, find Coulter's original reporting at WTKR.com. Developing now, Los Angeles remains on edge on day 4 of protesters taking to the streets over recent ICE raids. California's Attorney General announced plans to sue the federal government for sending national troops to what they say had been a largely peaceful protest. Danya Bacchus takes us there tonight. A big development tonight here at News 3. Governor Youngkin has approved a new law sparked by News 3 investigator Margaret Kavanaugh's reporting.
It will now be easier to get money the state of Virginia owes you. So Margaret joins us now live. And Margaret, this investigation has been going on for over a year, and you helped spark new legislation.
Yes.
Well, a shooting at ODU marks the 7th shooting that has occurred on a college campus in the U.S. this year. That is according to data from Everytown for Gun Safety. The same data shows that there have been 2 shootings on the grounds of kindergarten through college campuses in Virginia this year. Both happened here in Hampton Roads. The first was in January at Captain John Smith Elementary School in Hampton. Police say a person unintentionally shot and injured themselves while parked in the school's parking lot during dismissal. And last night's shooting at ODU was the second and marks the deadliest shooting on a college campus anywhere in the country so far this year. You can learn more about the number of shootings reported on school grounds, both in Virginia and North Carolina, at WTKR.com.